All right, welcome everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is your Wednesday stretch break. As you can see, I have my green mat and hopefully my green leggings won't blend in too much so you can see what I'm doing. Let's get right into stretching. As always, if there's something you want to focus on today, go ahead and drop it in the chat. We are going to be doing some legs and hips. Luis pushed us pretty hard in class today. And we're also going to be stretching out some shoulders, some neck, all that good stuff. So I'll give everybody just another second to drop things in the chat. I'm not seeing anything so far. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started in standing. So make your way to the center of the mat. All right, and we're gonna start with some shoulders first. So thumbs are gonna be up and we're just reaching our shoulders overhead, reaching back behind us. Turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Keeping abs really tight, glutes are tight, biggest shoulder circles you can do without pain. So if there is pain or it feels like there's resistance in a bad way, maybe make the circles a little bit smaller. All right, and let's go ahead and reverse direction. So going the other way, this time going forward. Once again, keeping our torso still, staying tall. Just a little squeeze in the abs and a little squeeze in the glutes to keep you stable. And let's go ahead and get one more of these all the way around. And let's come back to the middle. Okay, next thing, we are going to work on shoulders just a little bit. So shoulders and neck. So we're going to bring our left arm behind us. It's just hanging out in the small of my back. So left arm comes behind. We're going to bring our right hand on top of our head just to assist gravity. And then from here, we're going to bring our right ear to our right shoulder. So we're still standing up nice and tall. We're not leaning to one side or the other. We're keeping our shoulders relaxed. Should feel a nice stretch on the left side of your neck. Should feel nice. All right, from here, we're going to keep the same position, but all we're going to do is we're going to rotate our head. So we're looking down in front of our right shoulder towards the outside of our right foot. So this should position the stretch a little bit more in the back of the neck. Still kind of to the side, but right down into your shoulder blade. All right, one last breath here, focusing on relaxing with each exhale. And let's go ahead and rotate the head back to center and let the head come back to center. Go ahead and shake out the arms and let's switch sides. So this time, right arm comes behind, left hand comes on top. And we're keeping our shoulders level. We're staying tall through the torso as we bring left ear to left shoulder. Gaze should be straight ahead. So we're really getting into that upper trapezius muscle that brings our shoulders up towards our ear. It's where most of us store our tension, our stress. If we're feeling cold, we'll tense through here. So this muscle group gets a lot of attention throughout the day. Okay, let's go ahead and rotate our heads. So now we're looking at the front of our left shoulder, down towards the outside of our left foot. Breathe into that tightness, that tension. We want to feel a little bit of relaxation with each exhale. And let's take one more full breath in, one more full breath out. And let's go ahead and rotate the head back to center, and then go ahead and let your head go. Unwiggle or bring the arms back to your sides, back to that normal position. And let's go ahead and make our way onto the ground next. So we're going to start on all fours. So wrists right underneath shoulders, knees right underneath hips. And from here, we're gonna do a little bit of cat-cow if you're familiar with yoga. If not, that's okay. We're just gonna bend our spine one way and then bend it the other. So we're gonna start with this cow position, pointing our tailbone towards the ceiling, looking up towards the ceiling while we arch our back. And then we're gonna bend the other way. So we're gonna tuck our tailbone under, round our back, let our head drop between our arms and push the ground away from us. And let's go ahead and flow between those two positions at our own pace. So arching the back one way as we breathe in, and then exhaling, rounding our back like an angry cat as we rotate the other way. So go at whatever pace feels good for you. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone. You can just flow between both without much pause. Or you can hold each one for a few seconds and really settle into it. Give your body what it needs today, which might be different than yesterday. Wherever you're at in this process, let's go through one more of each pose and we'll meet back in the middle. Breathing as you go along. All right, as you come back to the middle, let's go ahead and come onto our backs. Taking your time as you get down there. So we're gonna lay on our backs. Lots of hip work today, lots of leg work today. We're gonna try and do a little bit of everything. So we're gonna start with hamstrings first. So we're gonna bring our right leg up to the ceiling. Our left foot is flat on the ground. And we're gonna reach behind, grab the back of the right thigh. And we're gonna start with our right knee bent. So right knee bent as much as you can. And then from here, we're going to inhale to prepare. And on the exhale, we're going to try and touch our right heel to the ceiling. So we're straightening that right leg, holding it for a few seconds, and then bending the right leg, coming out of that stretch. So let's go ahead and do that a few more times. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling, straightening the leg, reaching the heel to the ceiling, keeping some tension, and then inhaling to relax. And let's go through one more on this side. Exhaling, heel to ceiling. Nice. And inhale to relax. Good work. Okay, let's cross that right ankle over the top of our left knee now. So our left foot is still on the ground. So right ankle crosses over the top of our left knee. We're going to take both of our hands and reach for the back of the left thigh, bringing that left leg towards our chest. We should start to feel stretch on the outside of the right hip. So of the hip of that crossed leg is the one we're stretching. And you can just stay here and breathe into that tight muscle. Or if you need a little more, you can start to shift your weight from one side to the other until you find the best stretch for you. And this is a muscle that gets deep glute muscle, gets really tight from sitting, any kind of sitting, biking, rowing, sitting at your desk, driving, doesn't matter. All right, let's take one more big breath in, one more big breath out. And after that last exhale, let's go ahead and bring our left foot to the ground and we're gonna switch sides. So right foot comes to the ground, left foot comes to the ceiling. And let's go ahead and repeat this pattern on the other side, starting with that hamstring stretch. So left knee bends, and as we exhale, straighten that left leg, heel to ceiling. Inhaling as we bend the knee, exhaling to straighten. Inhaling to bend. We got one more of these. And exhale as you straighten. Nice. All right, that's 3 on this side. Let's go ahead and cross that left ankle over the top of our right knee. And we'll get that small piriformis muscle on this side. So reach both hands for the back of your right thigh. Bring that right knee into your chest. So this time we're feeling the stretch in the outer hip of the left leg, so the leg that's crossed. And shift your weight side to side. Find the best stretch for you. It's probably different on this side than the other side. Maybe not, but usually it's a little different. We're just going to focus on our breathing. Big breaths in, full exhales out. Focus on breathing into that outer hip. Feel the muscles relax a little more with each exhale. And after your next exhale, let's go ahead and bring that right foot to the ground. Go ahead and uncross your legs. Last one, we're just going to bring both legs into our chest. We're going to roll side to side. Maybe make circles on the ceiling with your knees, just a little spinal massage, couple each way. And if you are giving yourself a big hug, or if you're doing circles on the ceiling with your knees, go ahead and let your arms and legs go. Feel free to lay there for a few seconds, or you can come up to kneeling, seated, or standing, but that is all the time we have today. So thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you feel better now than when you showed up, and we will see you next time. We do have Beth's Pilates class at 5 p.m. tonight, and then a bunch of other really good stuff on the calendar, including Jazzy's webinar on nutrition habits at 4 p.m. So check those out, and thanks for stopping by, everyone.